and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Off the Rip. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. For all my returning viewers, welcome back. Now, what is an Off the Rip episode? Well, Off the Rip is a part one of three-part series that I do in my whiskey review. First part, I get the bottle home, I crack it open, have the first pour, and share those impressions. Excuse me. Let me get some water. Sorry about that. I share my impressions, my first impressions with you, because that's where it's important. Sharing, caring. So, second part, we come back about halfway through the bottle. We give that whiskey, or gin, in this case, that spirit, give that spirit enough time to open up in a bottle, enough space and time. See if it changes things. See if the characteristics change for the better, for worse. I guess it is what it is. Hopefully for the better. Always for the better. And then the third part, we're going to be down here at the bottom. Last pour, we call the final pour, or two, depending on how enthusiastic Mr. Randy may be about what's in the bottle. But here we have, this is an Irish gin. Oriental Botanicals with gunpowder tea. I've never had gunpowder tea. I've had Genmaicha. I love Genmaicha tea. Very nice. Drum Shambo, slow distilled gunpowder Irish gin, coming in at 43% from the curious mind of P.J. Rigney. Now it has this, I didn't even look at this. What is this? So I guess this is, oh, it opens up. It shows you, scoot over. It shows you everything that's in there. Go ahead and pause that if you must. Here you have more presentation. Drumshambo. Very interesting. So, there's the back thing. Signature serve. Yeah. So, Mr. Randy has gotten pretty good into gin lately. Let me give you a better look at that. West Palm Beach, Florida. I hope it's better there these days than it was 20, 30 years ago. There you go. It's a very unique looking bottle. Kind of like that. Is that a little dusty? Maybe a little bit. Okay, so let's try and get this sucker open. So I've been getting into gin quite a bit lately. We've had Japanese gin, that Japanese Roku gin, very nice stuff. We've had the London Dry gin, relatively nice. We've had Scottish gin, a couple of those Scottish gin. Cork pop in 3, 2, 1. It is a synthetic cork. Why do the synthetic corks pop better? That's going to be something I'm going to have to look into. Look. So where was I at? The different types of gins from different regions and nations, huh? It's a lot like that Japanese Roku gin. Very floral, very botanical. Not as turned up as the Japanese gin, but it's definitely got me thinking about that Japanese Roku. Suntory, Japanese Roku gin. It's very nice. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of that Roku gin, except it seems like it's turned down a notch. Not as like very blasting you up. I just can't stop smelling it. Let's see, what kind of viscosity we're going to get off this gin? Not too bad, I guess. I mean, looks good. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and... Very botanical, very like botanicals and some spice. Sort of rounded out. Very nice for a gin. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. There's like some pepper, some pepper, some spice, floral, sweetness. Not, like I said, not as good, even on the palate, not as good as that Japanese Roku, but definitely much, much better than, well, I got it right here. Definitely much better than this. If you're heavily into like a rose petal water, whatever, that's probably going to be a good gin for you. I enjoyed it. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I do any other gin I've had. It's got a wonderful palate. Now it's got me thinking about that gunpowder gin. I'm sorry, the gunpowder tea. I've had some Japanese teas. I've had some Chinese teas. I've had some really strange and unusual Chinese teas. Let me get one more on the palate. It is nice. It's really nice. Got questions about that thing. I mean, I have actually seen one of those here in Texas. Yes, rabbits can have horns. Isn't that crazy? I've seen those here in Central Texas. I've seen these rabbits, and they're not regular sized rabbits. They're big little bastards, and they got horns. Jackrabbits, whatever you want to call them. I've seen them with horns. That's crazy. I've seen some crazy things here in Texas. I've seen a tarantula the size of a large dinner plate. It was dead. Thankfully, it was dead. I found that thing freaking rolled out from behind a shed that I moved. Old tool shed I moved out of the way. And the freaking thing just kind of rolled out. Jesus, it was 120-something degrees. Dead heat, no wind. Hottest, craziest time I've ever been in Texas. Moved that stupid little tool shed, and that thing rolled out. Scared the crap out of me. Oof, I haven't been scared like that in who knows how long. That's a very nice gin. It's very nice. I'd probably put this in my, well, we won't even go that way. We'll save that for the part 2. So part 2, we're going to see you back here, right around this area here. We're going to give you the full review, all the information I can muster. But in the meantime, let us know in the comments what you think. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. You have a good one.